So as you guys have probably noticed, we've been hatching a lot of corn snakes around here. So what I'm gonna do is show you a bunch of my favorite corn snakes that we've hatched out so far. And as a little extra, I'm gonna show you this guy. This is an Amel buff. So amelanistic, or what some people call albino, just deletes all of the black pigment in the animal. That's what amelanistic means, or lacking in melanin. And then buff is a yellow enhancing gene. And when it's put with Amel, it makes this really creamy orange color, almost similar to those colors that you would see in a creamsicle corn. So this is just a beautiful little Amel buff. So we're gonna start with the simplest snake. This is a 1 gene animal. It is a recessive gene, and it is a Sunkist. So, oh, he just went to the bathroom all over me. Do we have paper towels? So this came from our honey clutch. So Sunkist is called Sunkist because it is an enhancing gene. It's like the sun kissed the snake. So in other words, it's something that brightens up the snake. It also whacks out the pattern a lot. A lot of funky colors and patterns come as a result of the Sunkist gene. And as you can see, just alone they are super beautiful. This one has that nice red and orange coloration with great bold black patterns. And then as it gets older, it will turn into a very, very bright red animal. One of my favorite 1 gene animals that we're gonna have here. So what I have here is a couple honeys, and this clutch has not shed yet, but they're still looking awesome. And these guys are going all over the place. But these are believed to be, at this point at least, from what we can see, we got super lucky on this one, quadruple recessive genes. So we got really, really lucky on these guys. I love how the color and pattern kind of resembles some Transpico's rat snakes. You guys might remember we saw Transpico's rat snakes in a video that we did at Reptile, but these guys have really similar pattern and color to them. So once again, this is a caramel Sunkist hypo motley. So this here is a ghost tessera or coral ghost tessera. It may take a couple sheds to figure out if it's coral ghost or a ghost. So a ghost would be an anery hypo corn snake, and then a coral ghost would be a strawberry anery corn snake. And then of course this one has the tessera pattern, what we call dominant mutation, which 50% of the clutch is gonna come out tessera. So we do have these in both tessera pattern as well as normal pattern. And then we have a mixture of ghost and coral ghost, and we're gonna sort out who's a ghost and who's a coral ghost later. But for now, we're just gonna watch these animals. Super amazing, great purple and pink colors. You can't tell right now because it's in shed, but I swear, you can see even some of the pictures that we posted up when they're right out of the egg, they look a little bit more purple and pink. But amazing animals, and I just love this project. They're also het for stripe, but I do love this project. Listen guys, I rarely play favorites when it comes to snakes, but this thing is special. This is coming from our Amel buff to Amel buff pairing. So we didn't know, but the Amel buff was also het for motley. So this here is an Amel buff motley corn. This thing is just like orange sherbet colored, such a reduced pattern. When I first saw this thing, I was just blown away. And of course right now it's still in shed, so it's gonna be even cooler looking once it sheds out, but just the way that the pattern on this guy vanishes towards the tail, and just, I can't get enough of this thing. This thing blows me away. And such a stark contrast on the head. This is definitely one of my favorite corns that I've ever produced. Now listen, I felt lucky and amazed to make one of them, but guess what guys? We made 2 of them, so super, super happy with this. They didn't all have to be buffs, so buff is a dominant gene and 50% will have the buff gene, but it still doesn't guarantee that 100% of the babies will be buff. There's something like a 16% or 8% chance that there's regular Amels. And it's hard to tell the difference now, but on these guys with the motley in it, you can tell right away. And so 2 of these guys, Amel buff motleys. It's been such a great season and we're just halfway done. So these are just some of my favorites. We have a bunch more. We have some available on the website already. As I've said, a bunch of these haven't shed yet, but the ones that have shed and have taken 3 to 5 meals, we do have up on the website for you guys to check out, Theportcitypythons.com. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you made it this far, you're on the team.